Hello viewers, hope you are doing well. Today I would like to discuss with you a very interesting topics, how to create a tree region page and add a smart feature like context menu. Here you can see the demo, how I implement these things. This is basically a business requirements of my employers. Here I try to implement it and display to you how to implement this smart feature, how to add this context menu in my tree region. Here you can see the demo in my demo, the basic feature of a tree region. How to Here you can see the context menu. When I right click on a tree road link, the pop-up menu displayed and try to perform the basic operation of the page. Here pop-up and add siblings, add childs, edit, and mapping of that tree node with the operating unit. Here there are four context menu in that, and this was control basically on that node level. If node level is 1, then no siblings will be added, and if the node level is 5, then mapping menu should be displayed and works. So let us start the practical session. First I have designed my database to create the table to store the control account, chart of accounts, and mapping tables. Here is the chart of accounts tables. That means this table stored the level 5's data only. Here the required columns I have added in my table. You can design your own table as per your requirements, or you can complete copy of that my script. And here you can see the 3 tables I have created. Display this column to display. There is no control accounts data here. Now I am going to insert level 1's data. Here 10's data is inserted, and later I will try to create a view to display the data in my tree regions from here. Later I will query my tree regions data from this view. That's why I am creating this table, view. Let's create a blank region, blank page. Rename it. No need to display the breadcrumb. Create a container region to contain the control accounts and tree regions within a single region. I create subregion to display the control accounts. Here I use 10 buttons to display the all control buttons or control accounts in a button to switch over the accounts. Just stick to another container region for items and reports. Under the control account regions, create button and change the properties. I need 10 buttons as per control accounts. These control accounts all are in level 1. That's why I showed it in the control accounts. When click on that is button, that particular control accounts and its subsequent child node will be populated on the tree region. Later it will be cleared when the task will be complete. Uh, Change its label based on that control accounts data. Copy the name and paste it here. This was the button name and button labels also. After renaming, after renaming, after renaming that button level, we need to add some dynamic action to set that control accounts old. Change the color of that button to make it lucrative. Then create a subregion of that tree region container and create another subregion. First one for containing some item to contain search field and button. And here you can see the tree regions properties, setting the record field. I have already written it earlier and I paste here. And the record field is status, level, description, node value. Submit this item. The tree data will be populated based on that item's value. Here now I'm going to create a dynamic action to set that items value based on the button click. To return the SSC code, duplicate it for next button, change that button and change the Hierarchical force value, copy it another 8 times for next 8 buttons, reset value for every buttons is different, and we reset it to 3D and make a duplicate for immediate next button, change the buttons and change the execute PSP code and change only the value. Rename it again. We have to do these things till the all buttons have added the dynamic actions. We are doing these things because it will control the tree regions data. When change the cc underscore code, the tree regions data will be populated based on this field. And change the execute PSP code. Here change the value should be 10. Here I make a mistake to spell. Change the tree properties. Create a process on pre-rendering. Reset the value of that items, which will control the tree node. SCC code should be 0 1 always when the page loads. Now here we are going to create the interesting things. uh, Context menu. It is a HTML code. Just create a div and create another for div inside it, for displaying the pop-up menu. Assign ID for this div and style of that div. That's mean here I add the padding only, and we will assign a on-click event with an every div. Later we will add the function, by default null at this moment, and we also add an icon before the text. Copy the code and paste below for 3 times, and now change its ID. Every div have a different ID and different icon class. Change the icon class. And need to change also the level. Now we need to add a CSS class to display the context menu smarter. This is just basic style sheet, nothing complex here. Just padding, margin, background color, border color, etc. Here I am setting the T context menu style sheet, how it reflects to display, and here I am trying to set the hover effect of that list, sorry, pop-up menus. When the mouse over, how it looks like or how it acts. Also should be pointer and color. Change the background color. Here's now change the selected row colors. Change it. I make a mistake to capture the class name. Now set a static ID of the tree region for JavaScript. I am setting the static ID of the tree region, and now I am going to create JavaScript code when is load. Here this is for the displaying pop-up menu when right button click on the tree node hyperlink. What happened? First prevent the default feature, and then capture the context menu using the ID of that div, and add CSS to show the context menu, where the context menu will display based on where you clicked on that hyperlink. And here I am going to capture the node level view. This is required for controlling that pop-up menu items. Later I will add this control based on the level which menu should be displayed and which should not be displayed. That's why I need to capture the level. We need to create that item to store the level, modify that function. Here I'm telling mistake. When click the outside, the context menu should be hide. That's why I am writing that code again to hide the context menu. Here you can see the context menu. Now I am going to control the menu of that context menu based on the condition. If level 5, then mapping submenu should be displayed, and if level 1, then add siblings menu item should be hide. If level 5, then ID li 3 means the mapping items. Yeah, mapping menu should be hide, will be hide here. That's it for today. The later part will be displayed very soon. If found helpful, please like, comment, shares, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.